My name's Amy Hamilton. My shop is Rhubarb Jumble and we sell vintage clothes, sort of dating from the 50s to 70s, and furniture and homeware.
Zero Green is Bristol's first zero waste shop. So we sell packaging-free food and cleaning products and reusable things to help stop our customers using single-use plastics.
Trika Yoga provides yoga classes for everyone, all ages, levels and abilities.
And we also offer massage and retreats.
So my name's Tom Watling, I'm the General Manager here at the Steam Crane. It's an ale house and kitchen located on North Street, Bedminster.
We chose Bristol because I live here and I love it, and I'm really passionate about where I live and I love being part of a local community. Bedminster specifically.
Probably for that quite a selfish reason, in the fact that it was, I knew that although Bedminster is great, it's growing and it's continuing to have new things open, shops and businesses, lots of people are moving here. We get maybe like 10, 15 customers a week who have just moved to Bedminster. So I knew from living here that it had got better since I lived here, and it's just getting better and better.
And quite proudly embedded ourselves quite deeply in the community, and the amount of friendships that have grown quite naturally from people attending or even with us, and just interacting with everyone has been probably one of the most rewarding aspects of being a studio here.
There's just a good community. People are kind, they're warm, they're funny, there's lots of interesting things going on. Upfest, for example, lots of fairs, lots of really good people around the area.
I think particularly being a business owner now, the community aspect of this is huge. I quite often joke about how it's like the Truman Show when you're kind of walking to work in the morning and everyone is just like, good morning, hi, how are you? That, and knowing our customers and knowing the other people that own shops around in Bedminster. Living in such a big city but having such a wonderful community spirit is amazing, and it wasn't anything that I ever expected when we opened the shop, but it's just something that's taken us both by surprise and is one of the best parts of being here.
Because all my friends are here and there's just a real energy about the place that's, it's contagious, like everyone's just lovely. And it's so nice to be walking or cycling around and waving to people, and you're in the middle of a city.
I think it's definitely got its own identity as sort of like a flagship of South Bristol, because you see it's like across the river from North Bristol, and some people don't leave. It's great, you've got everything on your doorstep.
I suppose it's the graffiti that really stands out in this area. The street looks fantastic, so yeah, no matter what time of year it is, if it's sunny or raining, the fact that we have so much lovely graffiti around the place is really great for us.
Bedminster, being South Bristol, it's kind of its own separate entity that's sort of within walking distance of the city, and it's very much got a strong community focus, and I think the public house is always sort of your main focal point of the community. It's where people can sort of meet, greet, eat, drink, and sort of just interact on a social level. It's like a community hub pretty much, I would say.
It's changed massively in the 5 years that we've been in this actual shop. There's so many brilliant businesses, so many little niche, unusual places to go, that it really makes it stand out from the rest of Bristol.
So generally in businesses, and there's a lot of development of new buildings, generally residential and retail. So with this part of the road that we're on ourselves, there's probably about 10 or 15 new shops in the last 5 years.
Yeah, definitely. I've seen a lot more sort of like modern businesses popping up. It's sort of matching the demand of the sort of demographic that's living here. I think it's definitely for the better. You're seeing sort of a lot more, as I said, sort of independent shops which sort of have more meaning. I've been here, as I said, 18 months, and I've seen it sort of change dramatically over that part as well.
Hopefully just up, yeah. It's I think kind of the things like the transport links and that are going to help the regeneration of the other end of East Street it's definitely going to help. And hopefully, yeah, it'll just be more and more small businesses, a lot of people moving here from London, realising that what you can have, even just this south side of the river. I joke about it, but I hardly ever leave because I don't need to leave. Yeah, there's so much going on.
Just carry on with the sort of vibrant atmosphere that we have in this area. I don't want too much more to change.
All I can imagine is that more local businesses will be opening and hopefully, and just add its vibrancy to the street and make it a little bit, even more interesting things happening.
Well, I think it's just going to carry on going. There's lots of money being put in, which is really good, and it's just enhancing sort of that community feel. It's not massively gentrifying the area, it's just sort of improving it bit by bit, which is really nice.
Bedminster is really well known for its street art, and I think when you start looking at the street art, we obviously have Upfest, which is Europe's largest street art festival. So when people generally come, and they come for Upfest and they come all year round after the artwork has been put up, you'll find lots of other things, like you'll wander down a side road and find a cafe or a bit of art you weren't expecting.
I definitely have a wander down North Street. You've got so many local independent sort of venues that are very varied as well. You've got great coffee, great food, great beer, great shops. There's so much going on.
The whole street is the one thing. There's just, honestly,
spend all day here.
From shops to bars to activities.
Theatre.
Theatre, bakeries, like parks.